Hello and welcome to a review of Adachi no Shimamura episode 10. Yes, we're on episode 10 of Adachi no Shimamura. With 2 episodes left down the road, this is going to be one of those Uranus that's going to speak for itself. Now, here's the thing about episode 10. I find this episode, guys, what the hell is wrong with Shimamura? I got no feelings for this episode because of what the hell just happened. Like, it's like a normal face. Like, I could find this episode cheerful. I could find this episode sad. I could show my expressions. But in this episode, I don't know if I should be happy, sad, or mad. I could just have a straight face like this. That's how I felt in this. So, episode 10, this episode is all about Shimamura. It's rare to see Shimamura in action. I mean, between Adachi and Shimamura right now, throughout the episodes, we mostly focuses on Adachi a lot. We rarely get Shimamura's moments. Rarely. It's like 80% is Adachi, 20% is Shimamura episodes. But in this one, this is all about Shimamura. She finally gets something, her own episode. Now, in the beginning of this is a new term. And like all terms, they're going to end up with development. So, in the development that we have, Adachi is stepping up her game now. She's developing with her long hair, her long hair no less. That's a sign of development. Now, Shimamura, you want to talk about Shimamura? Shimamura has the biggest development. I mean, she went back to her natural hair color. Her natural hair color. Not like, it's just straight up natural brown hair. The standard natural colors that you see on a regular, everyday people. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to new terms, a time skip, or even a new hairstyle, you guys know that leads to character development. Any anime girl, most of the time, with their hair change, despite cutting it short, or having it developed in the long hair, or changing their hair color, or changing their hairstyle, that equals to character development. And just like this episode, Shimamura has. Now, Shimamura, I'm just lost for words about this girl. This girl's as dumb as I can be in this Yuri relationship that it's in. I don't even know why Shimamura is acting the way she is. It's like you got this new hairstyle, but you're not putting any effort into Adachi's feelings. Not yet. Like, when are you going to get to it? You change your hair, so I thought you were going to put some development. But me, I'm like, this girl's not pulling her own weight. So, she's sitting down with these new side character friends in the classroom. Those new side characters asking them to eat lunch together and that stuff. Didn't even have the courage to go up to Adachi and say, they didn't go up to Adachi and just ask her, do you want to eat with us? Didn't even have Adachi to go. Didn't even want to sit next to Adachi. You just chose to sat with these new side characters. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, Shimamura? What the hell is wrong with you? I legit want to, knock some sense to it. It's like, I feel like all of us should be one day, if we were in that school, which all of us would one day look at Shimamura dead in the eyes and say, Adachi has feelings for you. You don't realize. I'm like, this girl. You drove Adachi away. And like Adachi once said, she was alone. She didn't have any friends like that. She felt like an outcast. I get that. You met one friend named Shimamura who's been with you throughout time and time again. The brightness of Adachi, But Shimamura's new hairstyle is just like, why? Not why, like why you change it, but you gotta be open to Adachi in some ways. And so from time to time, you approach Adachi, you avoided her. Let me just say that. You avoided Adachi's feelings. I mean, she doesn't even want to sit next to a group of other people. She just want to talk to you. She just want to sit next. She wants to spend more time with you than ever. Going to the second floor gym, eating lunch together. Those are the moments that Adachi wanted. But Shimamura, for some reason, once her hair changed, that was it. Now, we're going to go on to the Uranus that it is, the fan service of this show. We don't really get a lot of fan service in Adachi or Shimamura because this is one of those soft core Yuri anime. Like, we don't see fan service in this one. But man, the two supporting characters. The two supporting characters, Hino and Takio, the two supporting characters, I gotta say, they brought the fan service out of nowhere. I mean, those two are a better Yuri couple than Adachi and Shimamura. I mean, at least their feelings are like that. At least they open. You know what I mean? Their feelings are that. For a supporting character, for these two supporting characters to have their feelings open like that, is just right up there. And honestly, Shimamura's is like still closed in a freaking box. Now, the bath scene where the two supporting characters are just chilling, you know, talking about switching houses. I like your house, all that stuff. And in the bath scene, and then all of a sudden, here come what's her name again? Oh, Takio, the big breasted girl in the beginning, the big breasted girl with glasses, the one I said looked like the girl from Tokyo Ghoul. She grabbed Hino's hand and grabbed her on the boobs. And I'm like, oh my God, the fan service is getting there. I love the fan service. And their feelings is so twined that they even hug each other in the bath. In that giant ass bathtub. How legit their relationship is. I like those two know each other since childhood. So like always, when it comes to, that's like the anime logic right there. When it comes to the shipping and and any other ship, regardless. When you have two characters that's in childhood moments that know each other since childhood friends in a good way, and that it could end up in the shipping moment, that's what they did. So I love the development that those two supporting shippers are going through, and I loved it. Now let's go back to Shimamura right here. Shimamura is, I mean, like, you haven't spoken to, you have your on and off talking about Adachi, you know, Adachi didn't come to school. You didn't even go check up on her like that. So what you do? Oh, I'm going to hang out with my childhood friend. And that's what you did? Of all the choices you've done, of all the dumb choices that you picked, you chose to hang out with your childhood friend. Don't even care about Adachi's feelings. You didn't even go to her house. You didn't even, like, what the hell? What the legit actual fuck are you doing, Shimamura? Why didn't you check up on Adachi when she was absent or not? You chose to hang out with your side character friends, and you want to hang out with your childhood friend. Now, as you're hanging out with your childhood friend, Shimamura is losing her point of view in it. She's losing her point of view. Her point of view to Adachi. It's like she putting up one puzzle at a time. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. She has not a big piece, not a big one, not like those 6 pieces to fit the puzzle, but 1,000 pieces, 1,000 little puzzle pieces, and she's trying to figure out all this. Like, wait, my childhood friend dressing up like Adachi when Adachi wear a Chinese dress. Everything moments is there. It's just I don't know. And then Shimamura and her friend decides to go out to a souvenir shop and buy little keychains with the same thing. And then that moment where her childhood friend grabbed her hand by the end and said, "Let's stay friends forever." That is BS. There is no way when she hold her hand like that and said, "Let's stay friends together," that is a freaking lie. She loves you, and Shimamura don't even see that. And then this is where the last part of this episode. The last part. You ready for this? Adachi got up and she sat down. I mean, Adachi approached Shimamura. She approached Shimamura. Not Shimamura approached Adachi. Adachi approached Shimamura. That's my freaking point. She approaches her. Now I'm like, yo, Adachi, talk about stepping up your game. I love that last part. She's stepping up. Now the feelings are going to be entwined now. Is that going to impact the side characters that Shimamura faces? All that. So I don't know where it's going to lead to next week, but hopefully it doesn't lead to anything so freaking stupid. Now, overall, I find this episode quite interesting for Shimamura. This is why I find this episode quite interesting. You see what I mean? Shimamura is developing right now. She's developing slowly. Unlike Adachi, who's developing fast, like each step by step. Shimamura's development is like two steps, like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And Shimamura is doing that. While Adachi's development is developing one by one, step by step. Adachi is going developing step by step. Shimamura's development is going like 1 step, 2 steps back. 1 step, 2 steps back. And that's what she is going through. So it's just like, if only she goes that right straight path like Adachi went, that's it. Now, next week's episode, I saw next week's preview. Oh my God, the moment I did not want to see. Adachi and her childhood friend bump into Shimamura's childhood friend. I cannot wait to see that confrontation. And not only that, there's going to be some sadness. I guarantee this is going to be one of those sad parts. It's like we're getting closer and you know something sad is going to happen. So I look forward for this one. But like I said, this episode was really more on Shimamura's development as Adachi. But at least Shimamura is showing some ways in this. So yeah, find this episode quite interesting for Shimamura fans at this point. And even though we got a fan service in the bathtub between 2 supporting characters, the eeriness sauce has got a little tastier. So thank you for watching this episode. I look forward for episode 11. I know there's going to be some tears coming down episode 11. I look forward to it, and I hope you will.